Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Honorable Madam Dr. Sudesh Dhankar ji, on the dais, Honorable Minister from Maharashtra, Shri Jay Kumar Raval ji, Director and Senior Professor, D.A. Nagdeve, DG Stats from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Shri Kal Singh, and all the esteemed faculty members, non-faculty members, graduating students, everybody who's part of this esteemed audience today. It gives me immense delight and a sense of pride to join you all for the 65th and 66th convocation ceremony of the International Institute of Population Sciences, Mumbai. And I'm very glad at the outset, on behalf of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, I take this privilege to express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Vice President of India for accepting our invitation to grace the convocation ceremony today. Sir, your presence here today is an absolute honor, and we are deeply indebted for your time and support. Shortly, our students will have the privilege of listening to your insightful ideas and words of wisdom. And I've personally noticed that you're always very generous with your time when it comes to interacting with the young minds of this country. We are so happy that you've made it for the event today. And I would like to inform my students that Sir has taken special pains to be here today, because we were even held up in the air because of the bad weather. But Sir was decisive that he wants to come here and meet all our students. So thank you so much, Sir, and I very warmly welcome you. My heartfelt thanks also goes to Honorable Madam Dr. Sudesh Dhankar ji, who's here as a mother figure today to offer her blessings to all our graduating students and medal winner. Madam, your presence has made this event really memorable, and we are so grateful. I warmly welcome you on behalf of IIPS as well as the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And now my greetings to all the graduating students, all the medal and award winners today. It's your hard work and years of hard work which has brought you here today. And also my sincere appreciation goes to the family members without whose support our children, our students would not have been able to reach this remarkable milestone. So congratulations, all of you. I understand it's a big day for you all. Convocation ceremonies are always very special, very memorable, because they mark a transition period in your life. Today, you will be making a move from your long academic pursuit to now a lifetime professional commitment. It's a very important threshold, and today, when you decide to move ahead, it's not just the hopes and dreams of your own and your families that you have in your minds, but you're also carrying with you the aspirations and expectations of this great nation which is looking towards you. This institute and the society has contributed a lot to your progress and in nurturing your talent and making you what you are today. So my only hope and aspiration from you is that as you step out in the world now, you will always remember to pay back to the society in your own unique ways. My dear graduating students, please remember that India is a very young country. More than 65% of our population is below the age of 35 years. And the Prime Minister of India today believes that this young energy is our biggest and the most valuable asset. And we believe that the dream of a Viksit Bharat is going to be realized with your energy, your intellect, your talent, your creativity, and your passion. We are very confident you will do it. You're all aware of Operation Sindoor, how our military forces, our Indian armed forces have launched this mission, destroying the terrorist infrastructure in the Pakistani territory and POK and protecting the honor of every Indian citizen. It was in response to the barbaric terrorist attack which took place in Pahalgam, taking away 26 innocent lives. I only want to say that the way our armed forces always make us proud and protect the honor and integrity of this country, and they always give a message and prove it time and again that whoever threatens any Indian citizen shall meet the same fate. The way they perform their sacred duty towards this nation, all you young minds also have a sacred duty towards this nation, but you have to contribute in a different way. You're students of this institute. There are so many different skills, very special skills that you have gathered in so many years of being here in the institute. And what I expect you is to play a vital role in supporting economic planning, addressing social evils, ensuring environmental sustainability, and promoting international cooperation. And I wish you all the very best on this Convocation Day. I also take this opportunity to commend IIPS for its consistent excellence in imparting not just high-quality education, but also conducting nationwide health surveys and publishing impactful research. The Institute's expertise, especially in conducting large-scale nationwide surveys like the NFHS, LASI, and GATS, is critical in monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of the national as well as the state health programs. And further, the collaboration and exchanges with the global institutes are today enabling IIPS to make its mark on the international stage. We're also very proud that students of this institute are to be seen in the academia of not just the research centers located within this country, but also the global research centers of excellence. So it's a matter of pride and also privilege for me to be at IIPS amongst you all today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also very shortly like to highlight how the government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has transformed country's healthcare sector in the past 11 years. Guided by the National Health Policy 2017, we're moving fast towards attaining the objective of universal health coverage, which means increasing the access to quality and affordable healthcare to all our citizens. And we want to eliminate diseases and promote wellness, which is why today we have a paradigm shift in the healthcare sector, and we have moved from curative healthcare to a comprehensive healthcare, which means preventive, curative, promotive, rehabilitative, as well as palliative. So health is comprehensive, all-encompassing today in our understanding. Primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare services are being strengthened, and initiatives of the Government of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, like the Ayushman Arogya Mandir, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PM Abhim, National Health Mission are proving to be game changers. I also want to inform that India was certified by WHO for eliminating not just maternal and neonatal tetanus, but also trachoma-free. And the UNFPA has honored India's leadership in maternal health and family planning. India's decline of maternal mortality and infant mortality has surpassed global rate of decline. And we, as a country, have been recognized as an exemplar performer by the United Nations agencies. Even when it comes to tuberculosis, as per the Global TB report, there is a decline in the incidence of TB in India, which is double the rate of decline globally. There's also been a reduction of 21% in TB-related mortality, for which the TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, run by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, has a big role to play, and we have the ambition of making India TB-free by 2030. There's also a continuous expansion of medical education in the country today, and I'm happy to inform that the number of medical colleges in this country has gone up by 101% in the past 11 years. And now, the nursing colleges are also being established in co-location with these medical colleges. In a nutshell, I would only say that the healthcare landscape in the past 11 years of Modi government has changed very fast, and it has been possible due to the extensive efforts which have been made by the incumbent government at the center. In the closing, I once again congratulate all the graduating students, and I hope you carry forward the proud legacy of IIPS and serve this nation with distinction. And allow me to leave you with one final thought. The aim of education is not just to make us competent, but to make us compassionate. And I hope you continue to serve this country and worldwide wherever you go with compassion. Like a compassionate human being, you lead your life and take the name of this institute very high. Thank you very much. And my sincere thanks once again to Honorable Vice President of India and Madam Dr. Sudesh Dhankarji for finding their valuable time and being with us here today to encourage the institute students as well as the faculty and the entire fraternity of IIPS. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.